So far, things seem to be on track between the BJP and the AIDMK. But have we kind of, lost track or lost vision of what's cooking with the DMK and the Congress and the left?
One thing is very clear. There is definitely on the ground, there are anti-incumbency, and of course, there is a background of the last Lok Sabha election wherein the current government, the AIDMK and the faction was really simply lost completely. But having said that, there is another background to it. If you really look at it from the other point of view, this government, as we were expecting, not to last the full term after the Jayalalitha, this government, we were not expecting to even do so very well. And expecting that they will not be able to do even there are between the chief minister and the deputy chief minister, there is a major fraction, so it will not work out. But fortunately, this government has not only just survived, it did very well with very less corruption charges as compared to typically the other Tamil Nadu governments in the last 30-40 years. So on the but having said that, there are anti-incumbency. 10 years is a long time in power, but not to that extent. What it is, we are seeing it in West Bengal. So West Bengal, if you really look at it even in the national media, you will be able to find so much of an anti-incumbency against the Mamata government, and the people from the TMC is leaders after leader is leaving TMC. But in the case of Tamil Nadu, you are not being able to see any such action. But yes, I am of an opinion that DMK do have some kind of an advantage on this election. That will be, it will be wrong for me to not to admit and understand that. But in the meantime, it is also equally important for all of us to understand this government has done better than at least what we all have expected.
Okay.
Now coming to the other part of it, we need only one second.
Yeah. Okay.
That is the role of BJP in Tamil Nadu is becoming much more important than ever. BJP as a cadre was very, very strong. RSS have been very, very strong in Tamil Nadu, but political relevance of BJP has never been so strong in Tamil Nadu before than what we are seeing it. So I think we all have to wait and watch for what is really going to be the outcome. Definitely there is a DMK advantage, but it's a tight and tough competition on the road.
Okay, the issues that have been prevailing for some time. Let's not forget that when COVID-19 was at its peak in Tamil Nadu as well, the government was criticized for not handling it in a very efficient manner. PKD Nambiar, it's hard to be a clairvoyant, it's hard to predict, but nevertheless, it is important to understand why is the AIDMK such a force, nevertheless, even after 2 complete terms in Tamil Nadu.
I think that's a very interesting point. So generally we were all, that is the reason I said that in 2 years back we were all discussing about that this government will not last. Today we are discussing and saying that yes, this AIDMK as a party will not be there after Amma, but still we are saying that they are very relevant, they are strong, a strong party. They may win or they may lose, but then they are a strong party. They are not considered as a weak government or the player who is seeking for vote as a weak people. So I think as far as the COVID is concerned, every government in the country, every state government, whether it is from the Kerala to Tamil Nadu to even Delhi, there was an initial time every government was failing and they were not known to. It is not because of anybody's efficiency or anything to check. It was all because of nobody was known to how to handle such kind of a situation. But eventually, even Tamil Nadu, except the Kerala, almost Kerala and Maharashtra, most of the states in this country have really learned and come out as a very, very superly victorious when it comes to fighting the COVID. And Tamil Nadu did extremely well in the later part of it. So there is anti-incumbency is a fact. After 10 years, every government will face it, irrespective of where they are, whichever state they could be. But the level of anti-incumbency today, if you really look at it, from Kerala to West Bengal to Tamil Nadu, I would say Tamil Nadu government is facing much lower